Hey, it's Roman, the cruise doctor. Hope you've all been well. Today I'm going to talk about the most common cruise mistakes people make. Whether you're stepping aboard for the first time or you're a seasoned traveler, there's always something new to learn when it comes to navigating the world of cruises. Let's get straight into it. One of the most common mistakes is not doing enough research before booking your cruise. Every cruise line and ship caters to different kinds of travelers, from families with young kids to retirees seeking a relaxing escape. Make sure you pick the right cruise line and ship for your needs by looking into the activities, amenities, and onboard culture. For instance, if you're not into the party scene, a shorter cruise known for its booze cruise vibe might not be the best fit. The second mistake is booking your cruise at the right time. School holidays bring more families on board, while off-season sailings tend to attract a quieter crowd. Researching ahead ensures you're on a ship that aligns with your expectations. According to Cruise Industry News, the average family-oriented cruise during summer months sees occupancy rates exceeding 105%, meaning these sailings are often packed to capacity. Third mistake is not booking through local independent tour operators. Many cruisers book shore excursions through the cruise line for convenience, but this can come at a hefty price. From my experience and those of others, you can save a significant amount by booking independently through reputable local tour operators. Not only is this more budget-friendly, but it often allows for a more personalized experience. For instance, a cruise line-sponsored excursion to a Caribbean beach might cost $100 per person, while a local provider offers the same experience for $40 to $50. Fourth mistake is not allowing for extra time in the case of delayed flights, car traffic, and other unforeseen events. Missing the ship is not an experience anyone wants to have. Did you know that a 2023 study found 15% of cruisers have experienced or narrowly avoided missing their ship due to delays? Planning ahead can make all the difference. Unforeseen events can derail even the best-laid plans. Arrive at least a day early and spend the night near the port. Not only will this reduce your stress, but you'll also get a chance to explore the departure city. It's a great way to kick off your vacation a little early. Statistics from FlightAware show that nearly 20% of flights in the U.S. experience delays, so why take the risk? Plus, imagine starting your cruise in a relaxed state rather than arriving frazzled after rushing to make the boarding time. The fifth mistake is overpaying for drinks packages. These deals aren't always what they seem. Before purchasing, think about your typical consumption. Many packages cost over $100 per day, which can be a waste if you're not indulging in high-end cocktails or multiple drinks daily. Additionally, many cruise lines limit the number of drinks included in a package, so make sure you're not overpaying for something you won't fully use. Instead, consider alternatives like drink specials or enjoying beverages in port, where prices are often lower. On average, a cocktail on board costs $12 to $15, so calculate your daily intake to see if the package makes sense. If you enjoy a glass of wine or two with dinner, bringing your own bottles, allowed on many lines, could save you hundreds over the course of a week. The sixth mistake is not choosing the right season for your cruise. Hurricane season in the Caribbean or off-season in destinations like Alaska can impact your experience. Bad weather can lead to rough seas and canceled port stops. If seasickness is a concern, choose a time of year with calmer weather. For example, during hurricane season, cruise itineraries often change at the last minute, affecting over 10% of planned stops, according to industry reports. If flexibility is important to you, booking during these times might not be the best choice. The seventh mistake is not having travel insurance. It is an absolute non-negotiable. From medical emergencies to trip cancellations, a comprehensive travel insurance policy can save you thousands of dollars. Medical care onboard ships or at foreign ports can be incredibly costly, and without insurance, you'll be footing the bill. Ensure your policy covers cruises specifically and includes medevac coverage if needed. A medical evacuation from a ship can cost upwards of $50,000, so this coverage is essential. In 2019, a traveler in the Mediterranean faced a $90,000 bill for an emergency evacuation, an expense that would have been fully covered by the right insurance policy. Eighth mistake is not prioritizing hygiene. Norovirus and other illnesses spread quickly on cruise ships, so make hand washing a priority. Many ships have hand sanitizer stations. Use them frequently. Bringing your own portable hand sanitizer can also come in handy, especially after touching high-traffic areas like elevators and railings. According to the CDC, over 90% of gastrointestinal outbreaks on ships are caused by norovirus, underscoring the importance of hygiene. Remember, a little prevention goes a long way in keeping you and your fellow passengers healthy. Ninth mistake is going for the cheapest cabin. Inside cabins are budget-friendly but can feel claustrophobic to some. If you're prone to seasickness, midship cabins on lower decks offer the smoothest ride. On the other hand, balcony cabins provide fresh air and a sense of space, making them ideal for longer cruises or scenic destinations. Think about how much time you'll spend in your cabin and what amenities matter most to you. A balcony cabin may cost 25 to 50% more than an inside cabin, but for many, the upgrade is worth it. Scenic destinations like Alaska or the Mediterranean often make a balcony feel like a necessity rather than a luxury. 10th mistake is trying to do everything on the first day. Big ships can feel overwhelming, and you might be tempted to cram all activities into day one. Instead, pace yourself. Use quieter times like port days to explore the ship. On embarkation day, take time to relax and get familiar with your surroundings instead of rushing from one activity to another. Many cruise lines provide a digital or paper planner outlining the day's events, so use that to map out your schedule thoughtfully. 11th mistake is not making reservations early for cruise activities. Reservations are becoming a must on many modern cruise ships, especially for popular shows, specialty dining, and activities like escape rooms or laser tag. Book these as soon as they become available to avoid disappointment. Planning ahead ensures you won't miss out on your top picks. For example, shows on Royal Caribbean's Oasis-class ships often sell out days in advance, so early planning is key. Did you know that many lines now allow you to make reservations through their app months before sailing? Take advantage of these tools for a seamless experience. 12th mistake is saving seats and sun loungers. It's unfair to reserve rows in theaters or prime spots by the pool for hours without using them. Cruise staff are increasingly cracking down on this behavior, and your items might be removed if left unattended for too long. Be courteous to your fellow passengers and only save what you truly need. Remember, cruising is a shared experience, and consideration goes a long way in fostering a friendly atmosphere. 13th mistake is not planning Wi-Fi usage on the cruise. Wi-Fi on cruise ships is notoriously expensive and often unreliable. Unless you need to stay connected, consider unplugging for the duration of your trip. Many ports offer free Wi-Fi at cafes and restaurants, allowing you to catch up without breaking the bank. If you must have internet on board, pre-purchase a package for the best rates. Onboard Wi-Fi can cost as much as $20 to $30 per day, so weigh your options carefully. Alternatively, consider downloading entertainment and work materials beforehand to minimize the need for connectivity. Finally, remember that your cruise is meant to be a vacation. Don't overbook yourself with back-to-back excursions or nonstop activities. Take time to relax, enjoy the ocean views, and recharge. Whether it's lounging by the pool, indulging in a spa treatment, or simply savoring a meal at your own pace, balance is key to a successful trip. In a 2022 survey, over 70% of cruisers said their favorite moments were the unscheduled ones, like watching a sunset from the deck or stumbling upon a live music performance. I hope these tips help you make the most of your cruise. If you have questions or additional tips, share them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Remember, cruising is one of the best ways to explore the world while enjoying incredible comfort and entertainment. So pack your bags, follow these tips, and set sail for an adventure of a lifetime. Happy cruising, and I'll see you on the next adventure.